Call to order Board of Education regular meeting for June 18th, 2024 at 6 p.m. for Pleasantville School District. Can I get a roll call, please?
Mr. Bracco?
Here.
Mrs. Lenzen?
Here.
Mrs. Marchione?
Here.
Mr. Nash?
Here.
Mrs. Walters?
Here.
And Mr. Zona?
Here.
Mrs. Cabana?
Here. Okay, so I guess we don't have anyone here
We
to
don't
recite
have
the
pledge
pledge, so we'll
sayers.
just do it on our own.
Right.
Okay. You lead us on. I'll lead you guys. All right. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, and no breaks.
No records.
All right, and nobody to step up to the podium, there's just nothing, let's just move on. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to item 4, approval of the transfer of $600,000 from the Operations and Maintenance Fund to the Capital Projects Fund. So let's move to approve the transfer of $600,000 from the Operations and Maintenance Fund to Capital Project Funds as described in the FY24 budget. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Bill?
Can I get Can I get a roll call, please, Jenny?
Yes. Mr. Bracco?
Yes.
Mrs. Lenzen?
Yes.
Mrs. Marchione?
Yes.
Mr. Nash?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mr. Zona?
Yes.
And Mrs. Cabana?
Yes, so the motion is passed. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to item 5, consent agenda. Item 5A, approved regular meeting minutes of May 15th, 2024. Item 5B, approved closed session minutes of May 15th, 2024. Item 5C, approved payment of May payroll, June warrants. This month, Charles Zona was the bill checker. Was there anything that you'd like to point out?
There was nothing.
Thank you. Item 5D, approve the June 2024 personnel report. Item 5E, approve voluntary student insurance. Item 5F, designation of depositories for school district funds. Item 5G, board resolution for serious safety hazard approval. Item 5H, resolution authorizing certain payments. Item 5I, approved non-binding solar term sheet with Interstate Gas Supply, IGS. Item 5J, approved school board section 2 board policies. So let's go ahead and move to get a recommendation that the Board of Education approve the consent agenda as presented. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Oh my gosh.
Who's getting it? Taryn?
Jared hit the second, right?
Yep.
We planned it.
Becky had the first.
You guys.
Becky.
Second one, Mary.
Well,
Mrs.
Yes.
Bracco?
yes.
Mrs. Lenzen?
Yes.
Mr. Bracco, sorry. Mrs. Marchione?
Yes.
Mr. Nash?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mr. Zona?
Yes.
Mrs. Cabana?
Yes. Okay, so the motion is passed, and we will go ahead and move on to item 6, informational
All right,
updates.
we're cruising along. So we are thrilled to report that our construction projects and building updates are progressing smoothly. At the elementary school, we have successfully completed the demo phase of our long-awaited HVAC project, and our dedicated construction team is now focused on installing the new induction HVAC system. In addition, the new energy efficient windows have been installed in the first grade wing, which will allow our new HVAC system to function as expected. Our tech department has been working diligently on updating and upgrading. They've started the important task of cleaning, updating, and maintaining all collected devices from 5th through 7th grade. The new PA system for the elementary school has been delivered, and installation began on Monday, June 10th. The middle school PA system will be installed in July. This modern PA system will enhance communication and provide a more streamlined programming experience. As construction is taking place at the elementary building, the tech team is also using this opportunity to remove old cabling and AV ports from classrooms that are no longer usable. A proactive step towards a cleaner, more efficient setup that better supports our modern technology and reduces potential maintenance issues in the future. Right now, everything is on time and on budget, so we are really satisfied with the work that's been happening. We're looking for everything to be completed kind of beginning of August, so we can get teachers in to set up their classrooms at the elementary school. It's going great. Any questions about any of the construction projects that are taking place?
We had said that we were gonna have a crane at the middle elementary. Do we have a date? on
We
that?
don't have crane, or date on crane
Oh,
day.
okay.
I'll let you
Well,
guys know.
there's no- Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
We're anxiously awaiting. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so they're gonna,
School street's
they
exciting.
debated whether a crane or helicopters were the better way to go. They went with the crane,
Yeah.
a little bit cheaper
So-
than
I was
helicopter.
gonna say
That's
crane.
more like
That would've been
a
super cool.
concern of what's going on.
Oh, right. We don't need that.
Oh, right, exactly.
So it's,
Okay.
it's
Thank
going
you.
very, very well.
Okay.
I'll let you know about crane.
I'm so glad they're actually coming through because they were really impressive with their presentation, so. Okay, all right, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to end of the year update.
Yep. It's been an amazing end of the school year, full of memorable end of the year events. Some highlights include our 8th graders who enjoyed 3 days of one of a kind events, including a class trip to Chicago where they visited Lincoln Park Zoo, Navy Pier, and an Odyssey cruise on Lake Michigan, a class trip to Six Flags Great America, and a whole class lock-in at the middle school. Our 8th graders enjoyed an amazing graduation ceremony, which ended up being at the middle school rather than the village green, just due to weather and rain, not due to cicadas, but weather and rain. And then our PTO sponsored graduation party, which was just fantastic. Our 5th through 7th graders participated in our annual cancer walk, which raised over $12,000 for cancer research. They also had fun end of the year activities because middle schoolers are too cool for field day. This experience included an epic pie the teacher and superintendent event. So
Yeah.
at the elementary school, our 4th grade students celebrated their time at the elementary with an end of the year field trip to the movies and lunch and games in the park. A huge thank you to Mr. Enzo at the elementary school who coordinated another very successful field day, and to all the parents who volunteered to make field day so successful. Finally, we had an amazing district outing to the Chicago Dogs game on June 2nd with over 120 tickets sold. Again, a fantastic family-friendly event, and a great time was had by all. So another really smooth end of the year. So just cruised into summer, and now we're going to cruise into school construction season and cruise right into the start of the year.
Don't stop saying the start of the year already.
It's funny because I like sending my my welcome back letter like super early because I love checking out the list, and like the ad team gets very angry at me, like you cannot send it. Let them have a summer. So it will not be coming out until just before the start of the year. So good times.
All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to, we're at the end. So let's review the items for the next agenda. Okay, so please note that there is no July meeting. Yay. The next meeting is August 14. Is the 14th, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
It's a week early because the budget, we do the tentative budget, and the budget has to sit for the public for 30 days. And if we did it on the 3rd Wednesday in August, it wouldn't get that full 30 days, it'd get like 28 days. So this way the budget gets 30 days to sit.
Got it.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, so facilities updates, spring testing report, established petty cash fund, summer academy update, hiring status report, declassified executive session minutes, class size update, review personnel section 5 board policies, approval for overnight student trips, approval of food service contract and hot lunch and milk fees, and tentative budget. Are there any suggestions or additions to next month's agenda? Okay, and I don't think there's anybody here to approach the board for open forum. All right, so,
Rather than adjourn, a personnel issue came up that I'd like to discuss with the board in closed session, and I would cite Illinois School Code exemption 122C1 for that. So we need to do a roll call vote for that if you go into closed session.
What was it, 120 what?
120/2, C as in cat, and then the number 1.
Thank you.
Mr. Braca?
Yes.
Oh,
Would it be a roll call?
Oh, here?
Yeah.
Here? Oh,
No,
here?
roll call.
yeah,
For the
roll
vote.
call.
Roll call to go into
Closed
closed.
session.
Present?
Mrs. Lindsay?
yes.
Yes, I said yes. Sorry, I said yes the first
Let's just go with yes. We'll go
Well,
with
sort
yes.
of. Okay.
Yeah.
Am I three answers?
Hold on, say it.
Start with someone else.
Cool.
Yes, here?
But
Yes.
you need Z's and
Mrs. Marchione?
Yes.
Mr. Nash?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mr. Zona?
Yes.
Mrs. Cabana?
Yes.
We are in
All right, we
closed
are in closed session.
Yeah.
Thank you.